Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are in Birmingham, Alabama, and we are hitting up Oak Mountain, which is a very, very nice state park located just south of the city of Birmingham. This place has pretty much everything. It's got horse trails, it's got a BMX track, it's got fishing, and most importantly, it's got mountain biking. So this is what the plan is. We're going to park right here at the little parking lot located, and there's a lake that the wife and kids are going to be set up their hammocks. They're going to be doing some fishing and relaxing, and I'm going to go scope out the place. So we're going to start on the green trail. I'm going to hit up this blue trail here, which is Johnson's Mountain. It pretty much goes up the mountain. It's just kind of a slow climb, and then at the very end, you see where it comes right back to the road right here. It's got a nice little fast, flowy downhill, and then we're going to take this black trail up, which is pretty much just a climbing trail to get more to the top of the mountain, of the ridge. And then I'm going to take this blue trail out, and it is going to be a place where you can just have a nice lookout, see a really cool spot with some good elevation. And then I'm going to head right back on the same exact blue trail that I just climbed, and I'm going to hit up this black diamond trail called the West Ridge. Now, pretty much this is at the top of the ridge, and it's just a bunch of rocks that you're going to be bouncing around at the top of the ridge, and it'll take you over to the bottom of Thunder and the other double black diamond here, and then we're going to go down Storyteller. This one is gnarly, so buckle up, folks. And then we're going to hit Lightning, which is kind of their fast flowy trail, and then I'm going to take the green trail back to the parking lot. And I think this is about a 20 to 25 mile ride. I'm going to meet up with the family, and we're going to take a nice loop around the lake there on the green trail as a family. So we're going to go out here, do this nice little family loop, zigzagging all the way around. We're going to hit up the trail, go all the way to the end, and then once we get to the end, we're going to take the road all the way back home for a nice family bike ride to wrap it up. So, like I said, the family, they're setting up their hammocks. Mike is setting up his fishing poles, and I'm heading out. And this is literally just right at the edge of the parking lot. We're going to hit Mr. Toad's, which is a nice blue intermediate. Nothing difficult on this trail. I would say it's just a slight step up from a beginner. It's going to have some roots and little rock sections, but nothing that someone is probably going to have too much trouble with if they can handle a nice beginner trail as well. That's where the family trail kind of sprouts off, and I went to the left so I can keep going on my journey to check out the trails at Oak Mountain. Nice little kiosk here, so you can see the map. And this is FOURPLAY. FOURPLAY is a super short, kind of almost a connector trail. With at the end of the trail, it's got a nice little, very short kind of jump run, and I didn't realize that when I was actually doing the trail. You'll notice that I actually get to the bottom.
Way?
Yeah, I get to the bottom here, and I'm like, oh shoot, I missed the fun part. So climbed up the small little hill and went back down. All right, so we're gonna send it down this little downhill section on FOURPLAY. A couple of small little jumps. They've got some warning signs there. Those yellow signs are what those warning signs are.
I can do that.
Went back, tried it again. Didn't quite make it this time, but
Next time.
try it next time, folks. Go across the road. So here's Johnson's Mountain. Here's the trail where you pretty much you kind of zigzag back and forth a little bit with some climbing to get to the top, and then a nice flow at the end of this particular trail. Something I didn't mention, I am on the e-bike. So decided to take the e-bike out on this particular trail so I could scope out the trail as quickly as possible and try to get back to the family so that they can squeeze in their bike ride too. So wanted to take out the e-bike so I could try to get as many of the trails discovered as possible. Still climbing, but we're just about ready to circle back and go down. Now we're going to go across the road after Johnson's Mountain and do the bump trail. This is going to be pretty much a straight up climbing trail. There's no going down whatsoever in my mind from what I can remember on this trail. The purpose of this trail is to get you to the top of the mountain. And you can see the road on the right there. It pretty much follows the road a little bit, and then it kind of branches off and just kind of goes straight up. Huh. Huh. Wasn't sure where to go. Wait, is this the trail? Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, shit. Bad line. Nope. Yeah, wasn't gonna make it. Alright, so Fire Pits. Fire Pits is the intermediate trail that goes alongside the ridge with a slight climb up to get to the top. Here's one lookout that you can see. Nice little lookout there. And then if you go all the way up, you get to the spot. This is actually where you can drive up to the spot. That's why you have these picnic tables and the parking lot there with this amazing view on top.
Quite the view.
Oak Mountain.
We want to see you.
So we're going to head right back down the trail that I just climbed on Fire Pits. Nice gradual flow down like this. It's pretty fun. And this will lead me into West Ridge. So I'm going to climb this, but when you climb it, you can see this is a road. The road would take you straight across, but I'm actually going to go back down, turn around right here, go back down what I just climbed, and turn right. And this is where West Ridge starts, which is the Black Trail. You climb a little bit to get to the very top on the ridge, and then it's just going to be a rock techy slow trail across the ridge. For those of you who have been to Harrisonburg, Virginia, this trail kind of reminded me of the trail on the top of the ridge of Massanutten trail system. Super, super rocky, not nearly as technical as what that trail was. It was coded like a red or orange trail, which meant it was like crazy, crazy difficult. And this wasn't that difficult, but still had that flavor of just being on top of the ridge and just having rocks everywhere.
Nah.
That's a feature right there, folks. That rock. People ride up it.
Sure enough.
And ride down the backside of it.
Big fat neep and deep for me.
Neep and deep in the Stegall family means not gonna do it.
Ah.
As you can see, Birmingham has some rocks. All right, so now we're at the end of West Ridge. This is where Thunder starts. So Thunder is pretty much a downhill trail, so you can't go up Thunder. So I'm like, well, shoot, here's another trail. I wonder if I can go up this one instead of taking the road. What I will tell you is that Boulder Ridge is a black diamond trail and really is meant to go the other way. It's not meant to go up this trail. So I guess hindsight would have taken the road and then climbed up to the top of the beginning of Boulder Ridge and come down, or I probably would have just done Thunder if I'm just being honest. But as you can see, like, some of these spots aren't too difficult, and actually I clean a lot of them, but some of these it was crazy, especially when they're, in my opinion, from what I could tell, were really meant to go the other way.
Where's the trail? Oh,
Almost made it.
so close. Holy shnikes.
I think I make this one. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Little tight. Storyteller. Double black diamond. You ride the top, you're like, this is not going to be too bad. I can do this. It was gnarly. I probably, hindsight, actually, you know, if I could go back, I wouldn't have done it, especially by myself. They actually have what's called a squirrel catcher. What a squirrel catcher is they have this feature, but they've got a sign that pretty much states, hey, this trail, here's a sign. This trail is really gnarly. Make sure you're good before you proceed past the sign. And lo and behold, I actually walked the section past the sign, which should have been, you know, a telltale sign to not do it. However, I thought I was going to be good. So this trail is really, it is so steep. You're on the side of the mountain, and it's super, super loose rock. So you're just bouncing around everywhere and navigating through. Really, the entire trail, from what I remember, is pretty much all off camber.
What the hell is the trail? This could have been a mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake. But you know what? You live and you learn. This video does not do this justice with how off camber this is. That kind of does.
Advanced feature. Huh?
Look at this jump.
Did that in my clothes.
This jump is gigantic, and I don't know what you'll land on. Just flat land? Alright, so here's the end of Storyteller. Thank God I made it out. And this is going to take me over
What
to
is it?
Lightning. Lightning, from what I know about the trail system, is like their fast, flowy, jumpy trail. Should have done that wood drop. I rolled around to look at it, and by the time I got over there, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go. Lightning was okay. I feel like I honestly had more fun on that Johnson's Mountain Trail at the very end with all the fast ridge where you're just jumping little ones. This was just like you get some speed going, you do a couple of little jumps like this, and then you kind of lose your momentum. It just wasn't as fun as in my mind what I thought it was going to be when you hear about what some of the people say about Oak Mountain and Lightning Trail specifically. And if you notice, Thunder and Lightning, that those are the two trails that are kind of more machine built in Oak Mountain. So that's the end of Lightning, and this is pretty much going to be the green/intermediate trail that takes you back to the parking lot. I actually could have taken much more of the trail back, but I thought just to kind of save some time, I hopped on the road so I could get back to the family, check in on them, see how they're doing.
I wonder where.
See if they caught any fish. Micah did not. And then it's time for the family bike ride. As you can see, you set up the hammocks right there. Good time.
And hit the family bike ride. So go ahead and hit this right here.
All right, Rattlesnake Ridge, which is pretty much where I started my ride earlier in the day. But then instead of turning left, we're gonna go right and do the family trail. And then the other side of the lake with that trail.
Let's do both.
Nice little wood feature here.
Get a straight run at it. Get it, Mama Cian. And kisses. Maybe you should go the other. It's just an alternate line, I bet.
So with this trail,
yeah, you can do it.
Nothing really to call home about.
Use us.
But it was a fun trail. Neely didn't like it as much because of some of the rocks and roots. That's probably the one feature.
Yeah, Mama.
One features that she does not like.
That's pretty rocky.
Here's another feature.
It's you should be fine.
Here's Micah
There
doing
you go.
it.
Go ahead. Two and a half miles.
Track stand. Victorious. Hashtag no foot dabs. Here's a little faster section of this trail. But for the most part, you just climbed a little bit and just kind of went across the ridge.
Huh, that's funny. I was literally thinking, I was like, we've got to come up on this trail soon.
And then this is the trail we're going to hang left and take us, you can see the lake there, right on our right.
I'm gonna get you.
There it is.
Let's wait here in the shade. What'd you think?
Not my vibe.
No?
No.
What didn't you like?
Well, because when you're not a techie rider, roots are not fun. They're
Yeah.
just annoying.
Yeah.
And that was full of big, huge roots.
What'd you think?
Right up my alley.
Okay, fat tire. That was a nice damn ride.
Oh, dad joke. So we're gonna take the trail, the green trail that takes us all the way back, and ride the road back to
Watch out for walkers.
the parking lot. What would I say about Oak Mountain? It was a good trail system. Not a great, not a bad, but a good. You know, good trails. I enjoyed them. I want to go back.
No, you stay to the right.
There's
Keep
a
going.
Jekyll and Hyde black trail that I want to go back and do. I want to go back and do Thunder, and I want to go back and do the Boulder's Ridge? Boulder something. The right direction when I'm in Birmingham. So definitely, like, we're planning our next trip to Birmingham, and will I go to Oak Mountain? 100%. Would I go to just to ride Oak Mountain in Birmingham? No, but there's plenty of other things to do when you're there. So check it out. Plan to go fishing, go swimming, go horseback
Don't go on the
riding.
grass, buddy.
There's a ton to do here. It's a beautiful trail system with a beautiful drive that you can get to the top and have a nice overlook. So thanks for riding along, and peace out, suckers. Peace.